What's up, guys? Slaughterfit's back here with another video, and this time I have another Skyrim build for you guys. This build, as you probably guessed, is a Temple Priest build, and I'm just realizing how close I made myself look
but the temple is
to,
for
alright,
followers
whatever,
of
dude,
our
to,
faith.
that guy. I did not realize I gave him, my guy, the same facial hair as him. I'm kind of just a slightly younger version of that dude, but that's kind of funny. Anyways, so yeah, so Temple Priest robes, Temple Priest build. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Basically, just to let you know, starting off, this is basically a destruction and conjuration mage. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright guys, so this build is what I like to call a pure mage build, meaning that this guy doesn't use any weapons or armor. I am just using clothes as my apparel, with ebony flesh as my only armor, and my only weapons is magicka, or magic spells, I should say. So, yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. So for my gloves, I enchanted them, so my magicka is increased by 70 points, and my sneaking is 45% better. Some of these, I didn't really have anything to put on it, since I'm really only don't wear armor or use any weapons, so I can only do things that boost magicka for them to be helpful at all. So there's like one or two things in this grouping that didn't have anything like that available for them, so I just did sneaking stuff, just because that's kind of always helpful. And, you know, I'm not wearing any armor, so that might come in handy, being able to sneak past someone. So, yeah, sneaking is 45% better. And then for the ring, I enchanted it so my magic regenerates 70% faster, and my health regenerates 35% faster. And for the necklace, I gave it the same health regen enchantment, but my magicka is increased by 70 points instead of regenerating. And then for the boots, oh yeah, this one I just completely sneaked out. I made my sneaking 45% better and gave myself muffle. Basically, so, you know, I can just sneak whenever I want because I'm not wearing any armor or anything. And then Temple Priest hood, probably the coolest hood in the game in my opinion, but only really fits with this outfit. Temple Priesthood, I enchanted this, so destruction spells cost 28% less to cast, as do conjuration spells. And then finally, the Temple Priest robes. Sadly, these already come with an enchantment that is not that good. I mean, it's decent. Magic regenerates 75% faster. That's alright. But, you know, it would be nice to be able to put two enchantments on this, but whatever. This is actually pretty decent. So, yeah, so this is the outfit. No weapons, like I just said. Alright guys, so I want to go over the combat approach with this build because there's something a little bit tricky with it. Basically, this guy is using Conjuration, Conjure Malignant Zombie, with Ebony Flesh, Fast Healing of course, and Wall of Flames. I'm using Malignant Zombie because it's the highest level of zombie. That's still one-handed. There might be some sort of two-handed master thing, but of the expert one-handed things, it's the highest level. And it's, you know, it makes sense. This guy guards the temple that houses the dead. And, you know, they do look kind of vaguely human, but since they're decomposing, you could argue that they are Dunmer, if you want it to fit with lore purposes. And then, so yeah, so you might be tempted when you are doing this build to first run into battle like this. Oh, you know, I'm going to Ebony Flesh myself. Okay, now I'll conjure things. But the problem with that is for some reason Ebony Flesh does this thing, or I think just Flesh spells in general, when you have all the perks for them at least, does this thing where sometimes when you conjure shit, let's just see if it works. So it worked that time. But you have a slight chance. Let's see if I can get it to do it. It was doing it a second ago while I was trying. Yeah, see, that will happen. It won't work. And, well, right now it's actually working pretty good. Sometimes it'll fuck you up. You'll run into combat and it'll just repeatedly hit you with this. Doesn't want to work. Yeah, it's that. It's just that animation where it swirls around you and doesn't work. I don't understand what the deal with it is. One time I looked it up, and there was a Reddit post with a super complicated lore explanation on, you know, how magic works with the different realms in the universe, why that actually makes sense. What the fuck ever. I think it's super weird and super random that sometimes when you use flash spells, you have, I think it's like a 30% chance that conjuration spells just don't work. Super random and weird. So the way to get around that is just conjure them first and then do the flesh spell. They'll be running and fighting for you, so it's not like you're being attacked. You can do the flesh spell at whatever pace you want, and then basically just light them up with Wall of Flames. Alright, so starting off with Conjuration, I did Novice all the way through Expert. And then for this side, I actually wasn't sure because the zombies, since they were added in with the Creation Club content, it's not really super clear. There's not a lot of online info about it. But they function like Atronachs, but technically are undead. So I don't know if the Atronach things perks count towards them, or if the undead ones do, because they are undead zombies. But the undead in Skyrim normally function like there's a body and you hit it with your conjuration thing and thus raise it. Opposed to these guys are just conjured like any sort of Atronach or other kind of conjured guy. So I'm not really sure what the deal with that is, so I just did both of them. So yeah, so for then Summoner on this side, I guess this affects both, but this is so you can do it 3 times as far away. Atromancy, so double duration for Atronachs. Elemental Potency, they're 50% more powerful. And then on this side, greater duration. So it's like the same thing, but basically this has more health. So it's like the same thing, but I just don't really know which one would affect it. And then Twin Souls, you can have 2. Next, for Destruction, get Novice all the way through Expert, so you can do Wall of Flames. And then Augmented Flames too, so you do 50% more damage. I don't get Intense Flames because I don't like to deal with them fleeing. And then for Restoration, you're going to want to get Novice and Apprentice, so you can do fast healing, and Recovery too, so your magic regenerates 50% faster. Regeneration, so your spells cure 50% more, and finally Respite, so your healing spells also restore stamina. And finally, last but not least, we have Alteration, so get Novice all the way through Expert, so you can do Ebony Flesh. Atronach, so you absorb 30% of spells that hit you. I heard somewhere that this is the one that makes it so you can't do Conjuration sometimes. It's something with Absorption does it. I don't really get it. Stability, Alteration spells have a greater duration. Magic Resistance 3, block 30% of a spell's effects. This is crucial to this build. Mage Armor 3 protection spells like Stoneflesh are 3 times as strong if not wearing light armor. Or, I mean, not light armor, just armor in general. I don't know why I added the light in there. Armor in general, so, since you're just wearing clothes, you need this build. Or, I mean, this perk. And this perk is not really useful if you have armor on. Alright, guys, we're here at Carspire Camp to test the build out against some Forsworn. Where are these boys? Oh, okay, there they are. So let's summon my boys. Oh wait, oops, I thought I had Ebony Flesh equipped. So first I kind of wanted to see how these boys do somewhat on their own, because I actually haven't used Malignant Zombies a ton. Ouch. Trying to get some good views, but I'm getting lit up by this ice lady. They actually are doing a pretty decent job. Goddamn, boy, I'm just trying to watch my homies fight. Oh, goddamn.
I'm warning you, back off. I'm warning
you. Okay, well, since there's a lot of these boys, usually you can probably just rely on your guys fighting for you, but if there's a lot of dudes, you might have to step in the fight yourself, and this is where these Wall of Flames come in handy, because you can just repeatedly make them walk through it. Especially if you're in third person, you can kind of just do these, like, making, them walk the long route through it while you do these kind of glitchy paths around. And then you can also lead them into having to fight your boys.
That your best? That the best you can do?
One fell off, so let's see this one-on-one. Who's going to win, him or the pillager? Oh, shit. Can you get him? Oh. Even while taking Magicka attacks, this guy still held strong. So these actually are pretty good. These, oops. Let's spawn some more to take out this lady. What the fuck? Okay, so that's what it, like, didn't work that one time, yeah. You guys probably saw that. So it's helpful having so much Magicka regen, because as you can see, I'm already full again. I just spawned 2 more, and I'm already full again. So, I mean, you can basically just kind of watch them do their work or help them some. Jump in. These guys are pretty tough. They can take a major beating, which is kind of funny because they're just like zombies with swords, but, they're the highest level. We'll say they're a little slow. This lady seems to be managing pretty well by just basically backing up. If you're outside, it might be better to use the Wall of Flames. You ain't gonna get no mercy. Alright, let's see more of what this wall of flames can do. This does not sound fun. So you can basically just like put them in this inferno where they have to fight zombies, and it's pretty fucking brutal on them. Let me zoom in a little bit.
Got your best, huh?
Take out this guy.
Damn you!
This archer dude wants to hang back and not deal with the flames. I'll bring the flames to him.
Scratch!
Oh yeah. So you can just bring him down to super low health and then these boys will finish him off. It's a pretty good strat. But just remember to occasionally ebony flesh yourself and be healing regularly. I will say this can happen where they can get distracted by something else, sometimes a worse opponent that you might not necessarily want them to be distracted with. I don't even know where my boys are, so I'm going to just summon them again. They're especially effective against slow opponents like Hag Ravens or something that can't outrun them. Hag Ravens, probably like giants, stuff like that. Anything that can flee and run away and do ranged magic attack back might be able to kind of outsmart these guys.
That's close enough.
She's like trapped herself in this little like cove of fire. Have fun. I don't know who keeps warning me to back off. I'll just go kill that dude in a second. That's probably who my zombies keep getting distracted with. He's probably just in some weird place they can't reach. Oh, fuck. Yeah, where are my zombies? And where is this guy that keeps telling them to back off? What the fuck? I only have one red dot on my screen. Alright, whatever. I'll just take out this lady and then try to find the other guy. I'll just spawn some zombies and see where they lead. This lady's kind of sucking. Normally she's better than this.
I'm warning you. Back off.
No more. I yield. I yield.
I'm warning you.
Oh, here's
Back
this
off.
fucking guy.
Never should have come here. We are routed. Fall back.
Where do you think you're going, bro? So yeah, I mean, the zombies kind of get left in the dust if something like this happens. What that? Oh shit. God damn. That bear was fucking me up. Fuck you guys. Alright, let's go test it out a little bit in that cheat room and then I'll call it a day. Alright guys, so I just spawned a whole bunch of bandits and a Draugr accidentally. But let's see how well we hold up against a group of bandits. I spawned a couple different types just to see. I might take out these archers myself and let my zombies deal with the rest of these boys.
Go ahead. Try and fight back.
The zombie's actually holding up pretty good against this chief, and is this a normal bandit? Yeah, it's a normal bandit they took out. Oh, the chief, they've done like no damage to. So yeah, against really high level opponents, these guys are probably not the best. They're kind of just like a worse version of a Wrathman or something. God damn, what's up with that? That one arrow just fucked me up. What the fuck?
No. Not like this. If I can just...
Okay, my zombies are getting kind of fucked up, so we spawn some new ones. Yeah, see, you can see that thing keeps happening where it doesn't let me spawn them. So I will say the zombies will also get hurt by this wall of flame, so this isn't necessarily good for them. They're getting hurt by this as well, I think. Or at least when they step in it. Alright, so they took out the chief. Oh! Well, guys, I let the guy arrow shot me because I got distracted and I was watching my zombies work, and I got arrow shotted on low health and died. But I'll probably just call it here and end this video here. So let me know what you think of this build down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you have any ideas for builds you'd like to see in a future video, let me know, and I'll try to make them in a future video. Alright, see ya.